What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video with myself, Hoxton. Guys, in this video I want to talk about bank transfer fraud, or app fraud as it's also known as. Lots of my followers have been scammed with bank transfer fraud, buying stuff online from marketplaces in particular, whether it's eBay, Depop, Facebook, TikTok. Now with the rise of online spending, which means more and more people are using online to make transactions for goods and for services as well. Scammers are using this as an opportunity to go ahead and try to defraud people from their hard-earned cheese. What are the top ways that scammers are scamming people? Things that you can do to look out for bank transfer fraud as well, so you can avoid those situations, okay? Bank transfer fraud or app fraud is one of the fastest growing online scams in the UK at the moment, with an estimated £230 million being defrauded from people in the first half of 2021. But effectively is when an individual sends someone money who happens to be a fraudster. It might sound stupid that people will just get bank details to someone they don't know and send them money. Yeah, I know, it does sound a bit ridiculous, but trust me, it happens all the time because these fraudsters are so sophisticated. You might just go ahead and think it's genuine, and people end up sending money to people. And I have had followers that have lost hundreds of pounds, even some instances down to thousands of pounds. Particularly today, I'm going to be talking about things like marketplaces and how people can get scammed on there. In particular, eBay, Depop, and also TikTok, Instagram, all these different social platforms. Usually what happens is fraudsters are selling items on marketplaces, pretending to sell items which they either haven't got that item or have no intention of sending this item. They say they've got a jacket, I don't know, Stone Island, 200 quid, when the jacket was like 600 quid. What happens is someone messages the person with a question, they message that person and message them and say, look, I'm really sorry, XYZ's excuse, can you send the money via bank transfer? These guys will come out with all types of convincing stories, trying to send them evidence of who they are, all this type of stuff. And sometimes people fall for it. People usually get excited because sometimes they think these deals are too good to be true, and they end up sending the money. After sending the money, what usually happens is they either get blocked straight away, or the person strings them along for a couple of days, making excuses that they haven't sent the item, and then the buyer starts to get really nervous, and next thing they get blocked. The thing about bank transfer fraud is it's so hard to get your money back from banks, and banks are very reluctant to try and work with you since you are the one that kind of sent the money. Granted, you sent it because you thought you were going to get some goods, but really you were scammed because this person was very convincing and led you to believe that they were going to actually send you these goods. When the pandemic was going on, there was loads of texts flying around for deliveries, from example, whether it was from DHL, My Hermes, Royal Mail, saying because there's an extra charge on it, we can't send you your item, so if you click this link and make a payment of £1.50, we'll be able to send your item to you tomorrow. People ordering so much stuff, they don't know what item's coming from where. Since they think, oh, I've got an item, I've got to pay only £1.50 and I'll get it tomorrow. So many people ended up falling for this scam, going onto the text, putting in their banking details or their card details, thinking they're paying £1.50 for this parcel, but really what you're doing is you're just providing the fraudsters with your bank details, which they go ahead and commit fraud on your account. People have lost a lot of money to this. I'm talking hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. So when you get these texts, when I get them on my phone, I simply just ignore them. Another one that people seemingly do is they hijack people's accounts. For example, on Instagram. Now this happened to one of our very, very popular followers. His Instagram account was hacked. So when it was hacked, it was taken over, and that person actually messaged me saying, oh, hey Hox, how's it going? XYZ, look, can you do me a favor? Can you just send me this information or send me this? I don't know what type of crazy scam it was, but they were basically trying to send me something, and then I did something, and then whatever happened, they would have hacked my account, and that would have just been crazy. So they were doing this to people, then people might think it's actually them and try to help them, and they could end up getting scammed in the process as well. I've heard of stories where people have hijacked their phones, Instagram accounts, and have asked family members for money, and they've given it to them and they've just lost their money. Identity fraud is a big thing that you gotta watch out for. Cold calling, yes, they will actually call you on your phone, call you up and give you some crazy story that they're the bank, or they're the fraud team, or they're this kind of banking finance that will try to lead you to believe that the person on the phone is genuine. I actually had a call from someone, it was a female from the UK who called me up, had my name and said, oh, XYZ, we know that you're using your PayPal account and we believe there's been a fraud. We just need you to do XYZ and provide us with this information to ensure that you will not get fraud and money won't leave your account. Because they actually asked me about a bank account which I don't have anymore and I had many years ago. I knew something was up. So I said to them, oh, can you give me some information about my bank account that I know that you're a genuine person? And they couldn't give me no information. I knew it was a scam. I said, look, where are you based? Where is your head office? What's the number I can call you back on so I know it's Santander? And in the end, the person ended up hanging up. One thing I've noticed about these bank transfer scams is sometimes people are proper fraudsters, scammers, very deceitful, deceptive people. But there's a new type of fraud that's happening where individuals are probably not coming with the intention to fraud, but whatever happens, something has happened and they just ended up committing a scam. So typically what happens is someone might have a really good record of selling or really kind of well known in the community, but within their personal life, something has happened, whether they've lost their job or they've come into some financial difficulty. Suddenly they're selling items and people are giving them money for the items. They're asking people to pay by a bank transfer, but stuff just messes up. Either they don't send the item out or they sent it out and there's problems, and when the person wants to refund it, they're not giving them a refund because they paid by a bank transfer. I've heard all types of crazy stories. So sometimes individuals that are scamming are not even seasoned scammers. They're just normal individuals that have got themselves into a bit of trouble and now they've gone on to this kind of dark road where they're starting to scam people and they don't really want to do it, but for whatever reason they've got desperate. Now, I'm not trying to justify or protect that person. A scam is a scam, but I'm just saying someone might have a good reputation on one day and then everyone's saying, yeah, that person's cool, bank transferred them like a week ago and everything was fine, but when you come to make that transaction with them, things might just go pear-shaped, okay? Right guys, before I get into it, I want to quickly tell you about our website, opportunists.com. We've got lots of followers codes on there, so if you're looking for discount codes from some of your favorite brands from trusted, authorized stockist retailers throughout the UK, then make sure to check out our website. Not only that, but also we've got lots of different sales on there where we highlight the different sales that are happening with our followers, so make sure to check that out as well. But also the latest news, stories, releases are all on our website, so guys, make sure to go and check that out, okay? So listen, number one, avoid bank transfers altogether. In general, I would say unless you 100% can trust this person or you're able to access that person and get in touch with them, go to their home or you know a family member or something like that, that is the only way I would say send via bank transfers. The second thing is stick to goods and services on PayPal. Someone's saying they want a bank transfer, you say, hey, I've got a perfect solution for you. I will pay you via goods and services via PayPal. I will either go ahead and pay your 4% fee so that you won't have to pay the fee on your end. You might end up paying a little bit more using PayPal goods and services because when you make that payment, PayPal goods and services, the seller will receive a fee for that service. You can go ahead and offer to pay that fee as well. So look at that as your little insurance cost to make sure that you've got protection. Should there be any problems or any issues, you can go ahead and contact PayPal and they can help you to resolve the case. Normally they will say to you, look, send the item back, or if you haven't even been sent the item, they can do some investigation and eventually they can even refund you the money and you can be good. The other thing is, if something is too good to be true, then sometimes guys, it usually is. People are making fake Instagram accounts or they're using Instagram accounts and taking pictures from lots of different genuine sellers to make their page look amazing and all this type of stuff. People are buying likes and buying followers as well. So you see an account with 30,000 people, you think it's genuine, but you know, it could be a scam. There's so many horror stories out there of people getting scammed, so you just really got to remain vigilant. Guys, in future, try to avoid bank transfer scams, okay? In my next video, I'm going to show you guys what you can do, bank transfer or app fraud scam, how you can hopefully try and get your money back. I'm out of here. Hope you found this useful. Peace.